just digging in the ground. In the ground, digging one stone at a time. What's wrong with me? You may be asking, what's wrong with this guy? Huh? Well, not a whole lot. I think I'm fine. I'm going crazy! I'm freaking out because I'm basically just killing time right now in my life. There is NBA 2K16 is like right around the corner, and I haven't been as into the NBA 2K launch. Now I usually end up getting into every game, but since I started YouTube, I've had this huge addiction with the Minecraft game, and I have not really been able to focus on the launch of 2K16 and the features of NBA 2K16. Now, as you know, some of you have been wondering, B-Dubs, where you been? What you up to? I went to San Francisco, or near the San Francisco area, flew out there, courtesy of NBA 2K. They flew me out there. They said, we want you. Thank you for uploading the videos, which, by the way, it's a big thanks to you guys for helping them recognize me uploading the videos. And they said, we want to have you come out and take a look at the game. And I played it. I played NBA 2K16, and I loved it. And now I'm back home, and I don't have it. And I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. It's only a few days away, but there's a potential that I might be getting an early copy. I'm just freaking out. Overall, I'm just freaking out. Is that so bad? I don't think so. But a lot of people wonder, B-Dubs, where you get your stone. Places like this, I like to just dig into the mountain and just carve out a little bit. Carve out a little bit. From time to time, I get a little coal to do some cooking. You know, the diamonds, at the beginning, you play this game, and at the beginning, because some people always wonder where B-Dubs get all this stuff. At the beginning, you do so much of that you're pretty much set for a very long time. And with repairs and enchantments and all that stuff, it lasts a good while. So I don't have to go caving very much. And if I do, I just go down into the mine back at the main city, carve out a couple spots, boom, 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 20 diamonds, I'm good for a while. So that's what that's all about. But I did a little bit of work, but we have some things that we have to do today. Okay? I really don't want to pick these up again. I thought they would definitely despawn by then. Uh-oh, it's a night a time. Hello, guest, visitor. I'm really looking forward to the 1.9 snapshot. You know, we may even update to the snapshot. We might. The shaders might go bye-bye soon. You guys in the comments, let me know. Should we? Should we kiss the shaders goodbye? And should we go to 1.9? I'm very curious. You guys, you run the show around here. So let me know. Is that a good idea? Is that a bad idea? Should we do that? Should we not do it? You make the call. But in 1.9, some very, very cool things building-wise that just kind of get snuck in under the radar a little bit. So we definitely want to keep our eye on that. There's one thing, and actually maybe we can do it here. Maybe we can build it here. A crafting bench over here? Surely there's not. Come on now. My wife and daughter are home. They were out of town. Nicole went out of town to see some friends for a couple of days. And Ari stayed at Grandma and Grandpa's house. And I stayed here and worked like a slave. It's fine. That's what I do. That's why I'm alive, is to work like a slave. But, so check this. We actually have to make one more. No, we don't. Okay. check this out. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Boom. Right? We know all about this. This is cool. Let's see if this is in the 1.8. Aha! Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. So I saw somebody use a design like this. Take this, put it up in the air. I just heard a dodo bird, and that was probably in my head. An Ark dodo bird, you know, from Ark, the game. But anyway, I saw somebody take a design like this, and this was like a crane. This is up in the air, and there was blocks that this was attached to. But you can do kind of this stair-step technique with these. And isn't that cool? And then there was like a fence hanging from this. Isn't that neat? Kind of a cool little thing, I thought. Actually, no, I have some cobblestones, so we're good. But yeah, anyway, I thought that was pretty cool little thing. There's also, you know what? Let's go into 1.9 and I'll show you exactly, because this is going to be semi-hard one to explain. Well, here's kind of an example of what I was talking about. You know, crane, boom, thing hang down, whatever. Drill, make whatever you want out of it. But that's cool how you can stair step those. If it's connected to a stone fence. Actually, that's a good example. Watch it leap. See it leap up? That's crazy, right? That's crazy. So anyway, neat little thing. Boom, leap down. Boom, up, down, up, down. So good find, person that found that. Now, here's a huge, and man, why didn't they do this forever ago? I'm mad at them for just now coming up with it. But this is very nice. Where are you stupid? There it is. That's right. Here are regular doors. And these villagers going to town. Tons of farmers doing their thing. Doors, right? And that looks similar. Kind of similar. Then it only makes sense to make windows kind of like that. Oh. Now, I don't think we could have ever popped that right on a glass pane like that. But even better, check this out. What? Now, look at that. Now, I don't know if it's directional. Hold on. I think... Hold on. There's a way. There's a way to make this work, I think. Hold on. You can control the direction of these. You can control... Can't you? Hold on. I'm going to... Okay, you might have to do some manipulation with it. All right? You might have to go like this and like that. There you go. Come on now. You could never do that before. Cool little details like that are going to be huge. It's a great window. It's really, really a nice window. Or even you want to put it on the inside, go ahead. Do your thing. Put it on the inside like that. Very nice. Get out of here, yo. There you go. And boom, boom, boom. Pretty cool. I like it. That's a pretty cool new addition. Hey. Nice. I didn't know those were here. Okay, that's cool. But also, along with this, look what you can do. You can go boom. Oh, you have to put a block in the middle, right? Put it there, attach it there, attach it there. So it's no longer reliant on a block to be touching it. So you can make little things. You can make little little baskets or what have you. Let's see, or even a compost bin, right? Little thing holding leaves or whatnot. I wonder, can I go? Excuse me. Here we go. Oh my. Oh, we've got limitless possibilities now. Oh, yes. So I'm happy. Either way, you see that addition is so nice. Like, you're going to be able to do a lot of things with this design, having more flexibility with these. So anyway, that's exciting. It's fun. I don't even know why I talked. Oh, yeah, this is why I want to update. But maybe we'll update when we get more towards the detail phase, because as you can see, this is a lot of detail stuff. But anyway, let's go back to the regular world, all right? So what do we have to do today? For one of the top comments from last episode 300, was a great one, in my opinion, and it really helped me out with a little conundrum that I was having. Thank you for the comment, and thank you, everybody, for helping vote it up so it was easily visible. In these days, when people were building like this style, down here was dirt seating. Sitting, you sit in the dirt. Actually in the dirt. And then the rich people sat up here. Now that makes a lot of sense why some of the visuals and the images of the old amphitheaters have like a dirt area right here. I was wondering why. Why do they have that? It's for the seating for the poor people. They sit down there. And I guess it makes sense because you kind of look at it and you're like, how do you fill this spot? I bet you they had the exact same question that I had, where I thought, okay, we have this shape, which is great for sound and whatnot, but how do I fill that spot? Well, economically, the best way to fill it is get poor people to come here. Get poor people to come here and make them pay for it. Well, economically, that's not the best way, but it's a financial decision, obviously. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. I like that. So how can we portray that? Now, if this was a mod pack, Carpenter's Blocks or something like that, we could make stair seating or dirt stairs seating, right? That could be a possibility. It's not, though. This is vanilla, so we can't do that. So I'm thinking I'm just going to make it... You know what? Actually, I'm not sure. I've only just started thinking about it, and I don't want to really jump the gun. I mean, I've thought a couple of things. I've thought just go sandstone. Just sandstone that thing out. It'll give kind of a semi-dirty look, but not so much. There are other dirt colors that could potentially work. I was thinking maybe a mixture of dirt and wood to look like maybe somebody laid down lumber or something for people to sit on. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Dirt and then logs like this. Dirt and then logs. And this will be lower one, but like just random log placements. Like boom, 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 boom. Just kind of random. It would look better if it was lower. You know what I mean? But that could work. That looks like that could do a thing. I think I could get behind that. Yeah, that's where poor people sit. They're very fine. Even if we trapped a villager down there, that'd be even better. So that's cool. We can work that out. Possibly something here. Possibly get started on that area. And then we also have this situation. So I was working on this pathway coming over here. We didn't have this last episode. We just had grass. So we come over here like this. And as I was building it and building it up, I realized, okay, we got to come down a step here, which steps are always nice. Elevation changes, always very good. Come up. But then I also saw the green wool, which is great. It's great that we place this because it reminds me of a good idea I had before of an inlet. This is going to be like a mini port area because this river connects out to the river that leads way, way over there. Okay? So, very cool. So, basically, that reminder kind of stopped me in my tracks. We have to have some sort of stairway right here. How we're going to do it, I'm not sure. I think it's got to be kind of nice because we're in kind of a prestigious area. right? Amphitheater, entertainment, all that sort of stuff. I think it's got to be good. It's got to be good. So I've got quite a bit on my plate. Whether I'll get it all done today, that's up for debate. But I'll get what I can done. So I'm going to kind of turn off the recording here, get building, doing some stuff, and come back with you with something. Not sure what, but with something. Did I mention, maybe I forgot to mention, did I say it? My dude in the comments last episode said that this is where the term dirt poor comes from. Dirt poor. I'm dirt poor. The reason why you're dirt poor is because you have to have dirt seats. Makes sense now. Aha. It's a little mean, isn't it? But it makes a whole lot of sense. When NBA 2K16 comes out, I told my wife, I said, honey, pretend that I'm back in San Francisco. Pretend that I'm gone. Because I will... Actually, I'm going to do a different thing. Different block down here. I will not exist anymore. If those of you that watched NBA 2K16 remember B-Train, I got so many plans for that. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so good. But if you don't watch like some of my outside footage outside of Minecraft and stuff, I really recommend. I'm not, there's no demand or anything like that, but I do really recommend you give it a shot, give it a look. Oh, I'm gonna have to get quartz, aren't I? Give NBA 2K a look. Give the videos that I do there, give them a look. Give them some love if you do enjoy them. But even the other games that I play, give them some love because there's some really good stuff there. I can't see nothing down here. But yeah, anyway, I don't even know why I told you all that. Just go away. I'm very busy. I guess the reason I brought that up now that I've kind of had some time to think about it. Did I think about it? I think I thought about it. Now, the reason I brought that up, I'm building BdoubleO on this series from time to time. I just kind of mention, because people don't realize sometimes the weight that they carry as far as viewers. Like, I think I fall into this category as well. Actually, I know I fall into this category where you really feel like it's almost when you're voting. Let's say you're voting for president, which is coming up next year. You know, you feel like, I'm not voting because it doesn't really matter. Like, no president's ever won by just one vote, right? Or at least that's kind of the thought process. So you don't vote. The same thing kind of goes for us as YouTubers. Like, you know, if one person has the mentality of, hey, this guy's fine, thanks for the content, no reason to, you know, like the video. Or what I've realized lately is a lot of people don't even subscribe. They just, you know, prefer not to make an account and whatever. You know, I've been on both sides of this thing before. When I first started YouTube and stuff, started viewing stuff on YouTube, I was super casual. Like, I'd sit back and just watch video from time to time. But now that I'm into it, I've realized it's very important as a viewer to support the people that you love and the people that you love to watch. This is something that's kind of come up in debate. A lot of people think, oh, it's so gross to ask for people to like your videos and whatnot, and like goals and all that, you know. Bottom line, most of us are providing for our families. We've got families to provide for, and it's important to remind viewers that, hey, you are the reason why we succeed. And another one, I've had two now of these guys pop through here. Hey, come on, boy. Let's go. Bam! Gotcha. Ooh, golden nuggets. Golden nuts. But the most successful YouTube channels out there, they're successful because they've got an audience that's just extremely supportive. Now, of course, you got to make great content to get those likes. You can't just throw out any garbage and say, hey. So Never do I recommend hitting the like button on a video that you don't like. That's foolish. But just remember, and I'm not saying anything about me or this video or my channel. It's nice, if you guys do. And on the new series, if you check them out and you enjoy them and you like them, that's great. But just with your YouTubers that you watch in general, just remember to support them. It's huge. It's so important. You keep them doing what they're doing. I know you guys have kept me doing what I'm doing. That's for sure. But anyway, all that aside, check it out. Have you seen this yet? So I think this looks pretty darn good. It's at least a start. Maybe not what we're going to end up going with, but it's a good start. I actually have other ideas for this. Other ways of kind of implementing this look and this style. I've seen a lot of different things. There was actually a library posted on the Minecraft Reddit lately that had some really cool, unique ways of implementing pillars in a smaller way, which is nice because these can tend to get pretty bulky from time to time. But I think this is good. I think then we'll make a connection here with some taller structures, boom, on the side. And then we'll flatten that out, and that'll be the stage. It'll kind of angle 45 over to the amphitheater. But I think that's nice. Thank you so much for the comment on this. It's such a cool idea. That kind of sets my mind at ease on what to do down there. I think that's pretty nice. But I think we've got a pretty good bit of progress going here. Quite some time put into this one. Hey. In all my time here, how have I never seen you? Oh, you must be removed. I'll take care of that now. As I wave my goodbyes to you. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, okay? I appreciate every one of you that keep coming back, and I appreciate your patience. Sometimes it takes old B-dubs a little bit to get not only motivated, but get the time to put in here, because these Minecraft episodes are really... The way we do them, we don't just hit record and go, There's a lot of time put into these, so it takes some time and some thought on my part to really get these videos put out. So I appreciate you being patient during busy times. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. All right. Thank you so much. Love you to death, and we'll see you in the next episode.